Back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, you fall tonight to Lenoir-Rhyne 78-62. Very good, very veteran Lenoir-Rhyne team who's now 8-1 on the year. But the Bears 14 of 31 from three-point range. What happened with their threes, with their jump shooting that led to this win for them?
I think if you look really close at it, that became a problem for us when it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? People, I can go out there in the suit and make shots when I'm comfy. We actually, Cav, you're not gonna. We got better tonight. We actually got better tonight. Now, and I'm not even interested in anybody's opinion on this, okay? Because I know what the challenges were that I asked my team to see if they would follow through with them, and they did. So, for instance, I don't want to talk about threes because that wasn't what the kid. That didn't what this team ain't ready to talk about threes. I told you this. You didn't listen, Cav. I told you what this team was, what the deal was, and no, a lot of people wouldn't listen to this.
This team is about finding its way.
This team did an incredible job This team did an incredible job on the defensive boards tonight. Incredible job. That has been a major problem in our last 4 games. I couldn't have been happier with that side of it. I think we gave one offensive rebound in the first half, I believe. Correct. What it was. This team did a great job tonight of not fouling and keeping teams off the line. We fouled 6 times for the entire game. That was outstanding. Where we still fell short was on the turnover side. And despite the fact I think our guys intentionally wanted to do something about that, we still are a work in progress with that. So, you know, it really wasn't. I want to win every game. Everybody on our team wants to win every game. But winning is a byproduct of other things. And if you don't get those other things correct, winning won't happen. So right now we're focusing more on the controllables and on those factors that we feel like we can control at a higher level.
I mean, credit LR too. One of the best driving teams in the South Atlantic Conference between Corey Thomas and Jabril Jallo.
For sure.
They didn't drive the ball that often. You cut them off defensively.
We did a good job defensively not letting them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's where they didn't get to the line. We were doing a great job, I thought, in our one-on-one contain, in our spot discipline behind the ball. Yeah, we told our guys, look, these guys are really going to drive it. They get to the line. We've got to make sure that we entice them to do something else. And, you know, I mean, like I said, Kev, game pressure impacts everything. In our last 3 games, there's a point for the opponent when the game's over, but the game isn't over yet. The clock is still at timeout, but the game's over, and so they're in a real happy, warm, comfy place. You know, probably the truth of the matter is, as happy as I am with some of the things we did defensively, what I didn't anticipate today was the fact that our guys, in an attempt to take better care of the basketball, were very passive. You know, they were very passive. For the first 30 minutes of the game, they were passive. And it was like that last 10 minutes, they finally got aggressive. And it was an attempt to not turn the basketball over. That's what's crazy. And we still hit our season average. So we got a long way to go. But I actually come away tonight feeling like we've got some takeaways and we can replicate it.
There's clearly effort.
Yes.
You're not having to worry about effort, right?
Correct. No. This isn't an issue in effort, and we've got guys there that are really, really upset and want to do anything they can to correct the problem. And that's where our leadership from the top down has got to be sound and solid and consistent with the message. And it's like I told my guys, I'm coming to this locker room, and I want us to have just wins falling from the skies upon us at all times. But this team right now isn't doing enough of the things that allow us to win. And we've got to stay focused on learning right now. Because if we will do the right thing and learn, we will end up winning games. Again.
I see. I listen, Chuck.
Again.
I listen.
Yes.
Grant Teichman, back to his normally efficient self, 17 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 6 from long range. What about the job that he continues to do in his senior season?
He's a good basketball player, you know, and we need him. I thought he and Mason both were well. I mean, look at they were the 2 top shot takers and I think that's good for us. Okay, I also thought they were guys that were trying to create offense for other people. They both had, they had 6 turnovers, 2 of them. But the problem with them, they have half our turnovers, and that's what we can't have. That's what we can't have. And those guys, more than anybody, they don't want to turn the basketball over. They don't want to do that. We just have to continue to help shore up their decisions and not make them feel like they've got to do too much at times, because their turnovers a lot of times went to that or just miscues timing, little timing things. But yeah, Grant did it tonight, and I'm glad for him, because we need him to be like that consistently.
Turn your attention now to an out-of-conference game, first ever meeting with Fort Valley State.
Yep.
You got rebounding cleaned up today. Does it come down to, hey, time to work on turnovers again Saturday?
Well, turnovers aren't
guys aren't trying to turn the basketball over.
I don't know exactly how you work on turnovers, other than to make them understand that it's a one of those things that leads to losing. And so, some of the points that we try to work with them on are more, simplicity, and you had some profound to say, I can tell.
It's still a weird thing. Only 9 points off turnovers allowed. That was dead even today between Carson-Newman and Lenoir-Rhyne.
Yeah, but the
lack of possessions.
The problem, exactly. They have 13 more field goal attempts than us. So let's assume that, we cut those turnovers down. Those are arguably field goal attempts, and depending on the timing that they happen in the game, it could have set up a run or stopped. There's so many little variables there, but there's no question that we are not the best versions of ourselves that I think we can be. And like I said, we've got to stay poised. We got to stay on the right path right now to get where we want to get. And I think that right now everybody in this program is committed to doing that. And I know that there's nobody here more disappointed every time we lose a game. Nobody more than me. But this is where we find ourselves with this particular team. And I think the one thing that we've proven in the time that I've been here is that we will continue every day to work towards being the best we can be. And that's we're not going to stop with that process.
Chuck, pleasure as always. We'll talk to you Saturday against the Wildcats.
Thanks, Kev.
That is Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. The Eagles Sports Network invites you to stop by the official restaurant of